Hi guys, do you remember in the run-up to the budget last year, people on the right, be them commentators, politicians, people in the Conservative Party, Reform UK, in the media, Talk TV, GB News, even sometimes appearing on Sky News, these people were saying, look, if Rachel Reeves gets her way, she'll drive rich people out of the country. Well, have a listen to this story.
Now, evidence shows that fewer high net wealth individuals have left the UK than was expected. HM Revenue and Customs payroll data suggests no more non-DOMs left Britain in response to Rachel Reeves' budget last year, despite claims of a so-called wealth exodus. However, financial advisors to the wealthiest non-domiciled individuals have reported significant departures.
Okay, so the financial advisors are saying a lot of millionaires and billionaires are leaving. They haven't named any. Isn't it strange that they haven't given us a list of all these multimillionaires and billionaires who've left the country? It seems some of the data they're using, if you can call it that, is based on people changing their address on LinkedIn. Yes, that's the evidence that they have. So it seems that it was all scaremongering. Once again, and we've seen this before when it comes to any attempt to tax the rich or to change a system in order to help ordinary people. When it comes to the minimum wage, whenever the government or a political party talks about increasing the minimum wage, the response from certain business owners and people on the right, commentators, is this is going to drive businesses out of business. This is going to make it impossible for small businesses in particular to operate. This would be a disaster. Don't do it. And then if the government has the you know what and does it, those stories disappear. You hear a bit of grumbling for a bit and then it disappears as well. So the rich, as we know, don't like paying taxes. They certainly don't like to see those taxes go to the most vulnerable in society. And of course, they'll use whatever tools necessary in their eyes to stop that from happening. So a lot of scaremongering in the run-up to the budget, a lot of scaremongering after the budget about how this is going to result in so many people leaving the country, the wealth creators are going, this is a disaster for Britain, the Chancellor needs to U-turn, she should be apologising to these wealth creators, and now, well, there is no evidence that they're actually leaving. Once again, it's interesting that the people who are pushing this narrative have never come up with a list of the multimillionaires and billionaires who've left, because it probably doesn't exist. But the narrative is we need to protect these people. They're creating wealth and they are the ones who should stay. Now, this is going to be used again and again and again for economic reasons or for other political reasons, and it needs to be pushed back. Now, my fear is the Labour government will not talk about this. This would be a great opportunity for them to grandstand. I'm not a fan of grandstanding, but here's an opportunity for the Chancellor, for the Labour Party to really, get the boot in to the Conservatives, to Reform UK, who kept running this line, who kept pushing this idea that all these multimillionaires and billionaires will leave. So here's an opportunity to score a big win. But unfortunately, I think whoever's running the communications department in number 10 or within the Labour government will be talking about small boats instead. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.